You've been training for 3, maybe 5 years. You lift, you eat clean, you maybe track your macros, you do the work, but your body still looks the same. You're not stronger, you're not leaner, you're not any more athletic, you're just stuck. And friends, that's not just frustrating, it's demoralizing. Here's the hard truth. You've been doing the wrong things for far too long. Most men waste years on things that do not move the needle. And you've just been brainwashed. The 3 best bicep exercises, fasting, the carnivore diet, ice baths, the sauna, it's all just noise. And in this video, I'm going to fix that. I'm going to break down the 5 performance skills I use to help men like Timo get into photo shoot shape whilst performing like an athlete without living in the gym or eating like a bodybuilder. By the end, you'll know exactly why your body hasn't changed despite the fact you are training hard. The 5 performance skills that will just transform everything for you, and how to build a body that you're actually proud of. Let's get into it. Skill number 1, and this is where most men fall down. This is training. But most men don't train. They just exercise. They just show up and go through the motions, move some weight, get a pump and leave. But they never actually stimulate growth. No progressive overload, no real intensity. In Built to Thrive, we fix that with my training system, Push Pull Run. And if you want a free week of that, check the link in the description. Here's how it works, and this is how you should train too. If you want to actually move well, have strength, and not just be like a mannequin, focus on compound exercises such as deadlifts, squats, rows, presses to develop some raw strength. Master your body weight with things like pull-ups, press-ups, chin-ups, dips, because there's no good benching 100 kilograms if you cannot do 30 unbroken press-ups. Then add in some bodybuilding style accessory lifts to add some nice lean muscle to your arms, your shoulders, your chest and your core. Then use running with intervals, tempo work and long aerobic work to increase your fitness, speed and endurance. It's a full system that builds strength, muscle, endurance and athleticism in 3 to 4 sessions per week. But the secret isn't in the split. Friends, if you think it is the split, you're just way off the mark. It's how you train inside each session that's important. If your rep speed does not slow down towards the back end of a set, you're just playing games. From a muscle building and a strength perspective, you may as well just be sat at home. You are exercising, but you're not training. You need to progressive overload every time you're going to the gym. Let's take the bench press, for example. Rep number 6 feels good. Rep number 7 slows down a touch. Rep number 8, that's where the set starts. Most guys stop at rep number 6. That's not training, that's coasting. You must dial in and aim for that 9th rep. Be controlled, be stable, be intentional. And if rep 10 breaks down, log it, drop the weight slightly for next week, and then aim to beat that again with clean reps. You don't need more time in the gym. Friends, more does not equal more. Better equals more. You need structure, intensity, feedback and progression. And if you are not losing fat, even if you are training hard, find out why by clicking this video right here. Skill number 2, nutrition. And this is where most guys overcomplicate everything. You don't need the perfect meal plan. You don't need fancy recipes. Recipes are the killer of your gains. These fancy influencer recipes look fantastic, but they overwhelm you. They burn you out trying to eat like this for every single meal. Newsflash guys, these influencers do not eat like this for every meal. They create the meal, post a photo of it, brainwash all of you, and then get back to eating their chicken and rice. What you need is a simple structure that fuels performance. And that's what my simple dieting system gives you. We don't need to aim for perfection. We aim for consistency, because the meals that you actually stick to, those are the meals that transform your body. How my simple dieting system works is we lock in 3 go-to breakfasts, 3 staple lunches, and 3 easy dinner combos. Each meal has protein, balanced carbs, easy to add fruit or veg, and then we sprinkle in some snacks throughout the day. High protein, satisfying, and simple. An example day of eating for a busy dad training 3 times per week looks like this. Breakfast, 4 eggs, protein oats, frozen berries. Lunch, chicken wrap, protein yogurt, apple. Snack, pre-workout, whey shake and banana. Dinner, lean mince, rice, peppers, tomato paste, hot sauce, and some dessert, Greek yogurt and fruit. This isn't about restriction. It's about repeatability. Eat real food, keep it simple, and then you don't need to binge on weekends. You don't need a strict plan. You don't need no carbs or no fun or no flexibility. You need simplicity, just what my simple dieting system provides. Like my client Mark, he lost 10 kilograms in 10 weeks, no stress, no overwhelm, no crash diets, just structure and a system that works with his life, not against it. And now take a breath, because number 3 is where most guys lose it. Skill 3, mindset, which runs deeper than most men realize. Let me tell you, friends, if you need David Goggins shouting at you every morning just to get out of bed, you've already lost. Making changes that last do not rely on Goggins or motivation. They rely on behavior change and changing your identity. If deep down you still see yourself as someone trying to get back in shape, then your actions will match that. You'll train when it's convenient. You'll eat well until Friday night. You'll sleep poorly and tell yourself you'll sort it out on Monday, or whatever that means. Inside Built to Thrive, we rewire your identity. You become the man who trains, not because he has to, but because that's just who he is now. You eat for performance, clarity, and control. You lead from the front. For your wife, for your kids, for your team. We track your meals, we track your workouts. You want to do the hard things. You want to do these things to be the man that you want to be. And that's how we hardwire change. Make training the reward. Make structure the freedom, and make your identity the outcome. You don't need perfection. You just need to stop betraying your own standards. When you believe you're a high-performing man, you will start to act like one, and then everything changes. And if you want a rock-solid mindset, check out the link in the description for my Built to Thrive blueprint, and it's free. Skill number 4, lifestyle. And this is where your results either accelerate or fall apart. You could train perfectly. You could eat like a machine. But if your lifestyle is wrecking your recovery, nothing sticks and you're just wasting your time. You don't grow in the gym. You grow when you recover. And most men are training on fumes. Rock bottom energy, poor sleep, chronic stress, zero movement outside of workouts. So inside Built to Thrive, we fix that with high leverage systems. A wind down routine where we shut off screens, take magnesium, end your day with intention. We look to sleep minimum of 7 hours, track it if needed, but we protect it at all costs. We get steps throughout the day to help with our non-exercise activity, and we manage stress as best as we possibly can by planning ahead of time. Friends, I used to neglect my recovery. I used to train well, but too much. I ain't decent, but too little. I felt wired all the time. I had zero energy. So caffeine went up, and so did cortisol. This was awful. It was impossible to lose fat and build muscle, and my training performance was horrendous. These are 3 simple actionable steps which saved me. I cut caffeine after 10 a.m. Caffeine interferes with melatonin production. Melatonin is something that we need to help us fall asleep. So caffeine is a stimulant that can disrupt your sleep, while melatonin is a hormone that promotes sleep. So taking caffeine too close to bedtime can make it harder for you to fall asleep. I added in evening walks instead of a HIIT session or a run. Walking is less demanding on recovery, and it is great just for general mental health. I introduced a pre-sleep wind down routine, the 3-2-1 method. 3 hours before bed, no food. That helped my heart rate get back down to baseline, which helped promote sleep. 2 hours before bed, no fluids, so I didn't get up during the night to pee. And then 1 hour before bed, no screens, no phones or laptops, just me, my thoughts, and a book. Blue light from screens blunts melatonin production, which we've already spoke about, so it makes it impossible to get to sleep. You don't need to overhaul your life. You just need systems that support your recovery, so your training and nutrition can actually work for you. And now let's talk about one thing most guys ruin even when they train and eat Right. Skill number 5, execution. And this is where it either all comes together or falls apart. Motivation is what amateurs use. Professionals chase systems. Most men know what to do, but they don't do it consistently. They second guess, they drift, they fall apart. Execution is about building a system that keeps you on track, even when life punches you in the face. Inside Built to Thrive, you don't just get a plan, you get coaching, you get feedback, you get called out, you get held to a standard. Here's how you can apply this to your own life. You track your lifts every rep, every set, every session. You track your food. Take control of your protein and calories for performance and your body composition. Check in with yourself on a week-to-week basis. Review your habits, your wins, your struggles, and your strategy. Adjust your plan based on your real data, not just emotions. This isn't all just about hustle. This is about precision. You do not need to overcomplicate it. No more fallback plans. This needs to be now your standard. I know that you don't want to be shredded. You just want to feel back to your old self again. So just start with 3 sessions per week. Make your nutrition work around you and your job. Have weekly accountability. Stack the small wins on top of each other. You do not need more motivation. You need the right systems and someone to keep you moving forward. And now it's your turn. What does your body say about you? Does it say, I lead, I execute, I show up? Or does it say, I slipped, I've stalled, I've settled? Your body tells you the truth to the world and to yourself. You can keep repeating the same year after year, or you can raise your standards. You can train with intent, you can eat with clarity, you can recover on purpose, you can build the mindset that transforms everything. And that's what we do inside Built to Thrive. If you're ready to become the man you were meant to be, it's really simple. DM me the word thrive on Instagram, and next, watch this video where I break down why your hybrid training is not working and how to fix it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.